How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking on the new Birth of the Shadow Dragons Syn Shenron stage. This time we are going up against the Power of Wishes mission. This is the latest mission added to the event. So we're going to be running the LRGT duo as our lead, and their Battle of Fate / Power of Wishes team. Although I think, with the exception of Vegeta and Trunks, everybody here is on Power of Wishes, actually. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to put the Z duo in the middle so we can get their 24 key. Ooh, okay, that actually screwed us over for the Broly trio, but I think this phase can be attack lowered, so we're okay. So hopefully you guys don't mind, by the way. I have to run this with the sound off. I did pre-record this run and realized after the fact that there was actually, I went through the final phase so fast that I didn't realize until after I'd finished recording the original run that there was a copyrighted song in the middle of it. So we had to re-record. I didn't want to throw the run away because, I mean, it's actually a really, really solid run here. So we're just going to roll with it. So we got lo-fi playing in the background. We'll kind of just talk through kind of the play-by-play of what happened when we did this run. So now, we do have the Broly trio here because with Bulma, they're actually pretty solid. We should be able to keep up their passive, which, with the exception of this turn, because obviously we had no orb changing going on. But we should be able to keep up their passive enough to be able to... Oh, wow, actually, they took a lot less damage there than I thought they would. Excellent. So, yeah, like I said, post Bulma starting to change all the orbs for us, we should be able to maintain their passive of getting at least 7 orbs to be able to get their guaranteed dodge. So hopefully we can pull this off. We did bring along Vegeta and Trunks. I do feel like they're a safe slot 1 option, and I'm glad we did bring them, considering our Piccolo and our Bulma were starting on 2 different rotations, right? So having these guys for that extra protection in slot 1 that'll be helpful, right? Ideally, they would have been great slot 1 while we let the Z and the GT duo build, but I mean, it is what it is, where, you know, not every rotation is going to start the way you want it. So let's grab this here. We can get 10 here and get a double super, but I kind of don't want... Perfect. Okay, actually, let's take the 6 here. So we'll get Bulma's passive, and then there we go. We can get the full 18 key with the GT duo. Now, unfortunately, having this one start turn 2 and the other one turn 7... it means it's going to be really hard for them to get their passive up. Obviously, the earlier we get their passive, the better, especially rolling into that final phase, right? So the setup of our, you know, who would be our ringer for this event is actually not the best. Okay. So let's see, can we get the... Yes, okay, we get the additional... This is a Rainbow Friend, so, I mean, obviously it's not going to be too terribly difficult to get the additionals we need to pull off the attacks we need, right? Here we go. We get another additional. And we finished the first phase, so not too bad of a first phase, but I do know the first phase isn't too terrible. The first phase is really what we need for setup, and we did not get it. So let's see here. I'm feeling like because of the AoEs in the slot 2, we need the GT duo to go first, but I feel like they're going to take a lot of damage from that first hit. But I also kind of think it's really our only option, right? Because I feel like they're going to take more damage from those AoEs there. Oh, jeez, 300k. It is a good thing this entire team is LRs, because, good lord, that was a lot of damage taken. But, I mean, that's not the worst thing, actually, right? Because if we can survive the next turn, we can go ahead and stand by both the GT and the Z duo. Which is just not the worst thing ever. Okay, excellent. Yeah, so post super attack with the build, we actually take nothing. And of course, Piccolo, still with his entrance passive up, is solid. Now, I was expecting here the Z Duo to take a lot more than they did on the AoEs. Somebody, you know, I don't know who got in my head making me think like the AoEs were going to be scary for these guys, but, you know, post turn 1, they're fine, as we can see here. Maybe it's in the final phase, but then again, by the final phase, we're spirit bombing it up, right? So, you know, I don't know. I will say that as long as you've got at least one of the Anniversary LRs, you can make quick work of this event, right? This entire team that you see here, with the exception of Vegeta and Trunks, can be... Well, actually, are Vegeta and Trunks on Final Trump card? I'm not sure if they are or not. I would have to double check. But this entire team can be ran with GT Duo as one lead and Z Duo as the other, I believe. With the exception of maybe Vegeta and Trunks, who you could just swap off, because both lead Power of Wishes, right? So if you only pulled one, you could still pull it off and have both leads to take advantage of both of their Spirit Bombs. Alright, so Vegeta and Trunks, very, very good slot 1 unit, as I expected. We'll have to see how they do. And again, we didn't... It's another turn. I maybe spoke too soon earlier. It was another turn where we couldn't get Broly Trio's dodge, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Here we go. We get an additional super, which means I think... I mean, well, maybe not. Bulma doesn't... Oh no, okay, there we go. They finish him. Okay, so that rolls us into the Fizz phase. So this is where I realized there was a copyrighted song, and I didn't realize it because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spirit bomb it right here. So I jumped in this so quickly, not realizing we had copyrighted music in the background. So we're gonna go ahead, we're spirit bombing it. I'd like to delay the turns if possible, because as you see here, right, yeah, we're only on turn 5 here, right? So that means we'd still need another turn of these guys before we could use Bulma's active, which would really help out the the Z Duo's Spirit Bomb, right? But I mean, it is what it is. All right, so let's put the friends, since they've got more attack. They don't have that much damage reduction, though. That's what worries me. And there is a... Oh my goodness, really? Super attack slot 1. I should have known that was coming. We should have put the Z Duo in front. We should have. Oh man, that was a dumb move. I should have anticipated them spirit, right? Because if we'd have just picked up all those orbs with the Z Duo in front, they would have tanked that super like it was nothing. Dude, that was a bad play. Yeah, so if you're gonna run this team, don't pull what I just did and put these guys in front and taking that super. I'd rather have the third slot with no links active than taking that super. But I mean, to my knowledge, Syn can't super twice here. Okay, we're not taking that much on the AoEs. Oh, but these guys are. Wow. Okay. And they're type advantage too. That's awful. Are we gonna die to one of these random... Oh my goodness, we actually might. Oh, no, okay, it's over. Whew, close. Okay, so we're solid. We will survive this turn. Question is, will we survive next turn? That's actually the scary thing there. Well, actually, no. Okay, as long as we can survive normals, we will survive next turn, because it's turn 6, and Piccolo's coming on rotation. We might actually pull this off. All right, nice. Okay, so let's see here. Now, the cool thing about the Z Duo and the GT Duo, and we've talked about this before, with Orange Piccolo on the team, is he basically gives us a free extra turn of build. And now, had this been set turn 7 and we were doing this, actually would have been really good for us. So we're going to go ahead and do this, get Bulma's passive active. We're going to grab this with Vegeta and Trunks. All right. And then let's go ahead. Let's Orange Piccolo it up. Such a shame we don't get to hear all of these actives, but yeah, like I said, they were... Why? I want to know whose bright idea this was, to put copyrighted music in the middle of a fight. Like, not even in the beginning, where you can notice it quickly. Like, at the very end. Whose bright idea was that? Alright, excellent. We get the crit here, that would really help us. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. And we get the additional super. We take that. We take that all day. Excellent. I wonder how many turns we're actually going to get here. Because we might actually kill him before we get... I mean, at the rate we're... Well, maybe not. But we did get the additional super. I was going to say, we could actually kill him here before we even get to the Spirit Bomb, depending on how things go, right? All right. Let's see. Okay, we get another turn. Excellent. All right, we might actually... All right, let's grab that. We'll get the 24 key. Ooh, no 24 key there. Okay, let's grab that. All right, we are solid now. It's all going to depend on how many attacks we get here. What's going to happen. Actually, I think no matter how many attacks we get here, right? Because we have Vegeta and Trunks' active skill. Bulma has type advantage. And Piccolo is fully built up. I think he is. Interesting. Now, the other thing I want to figure out, now, I don't know, we'll have to do a couple rounds of testing, but does the giant form cancel AoEs? If anybody in the comments knows, let me know, but I'm thinking, I don't know if it does. Like, do the AoEs count as normals? Because they are normal attacks, right? They're not AoE supers like Broly, which that does get canceled, right? So, I mean, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Okay, wow. We did a lot of damage there. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Let's do Vegeta and Trunks' active skill. This will give us crits, by the way, for the turn. So actually, yeah, we might actually finish that. Alright. Oh, such a shame we can't... I am so mad at myself for not realizing that there was a copyrighted song in the third slot, because this is actually a really good run. Okay. Alright, so we're going to keep Vegeta and Trunks here. Alright, we get a pretty decent heal. So this is a test, right? I want to see how well they tank these hits in slot 1, considering their type disadvantage. Nice, and we get 7. So we actually got a pretty decent build. Oh, wow, double digits. Nice, and they weren't even fully built up yet. Now they're fully built up. Solid. Okay, right? So as long as they start on rotation and are building each turn, they're solid. Okay. And again, I'm not sure if they're on final trump card, so I don't think they're on the 200% lead here. Nice, we get the crit. Ooh, yeah, we might actually do this. We might actually finish him here. Oh, no crit with Bulma. Okay, never mind. We might not. Well, okay, if Piccolo crits, I think we do, right? Now I'm kind of hoping we don't, right? So we can use the Spirit Bomb. Alright, so... yeah, let's go ahead and do the Spirit Bomb. Well, not the Spirit Bomb. It'll be the Spirit Bomb if we die, but let's get the buff for the Z duo here. And then we'll launch their Spirit Bomb, right? Yeah, okay. Now, I think their OST is playing, so I'm going to test something here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to turn... oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start by putting them in slot 3. Yep, like that. Perfect. We'll grab that with the Broly trio, right? He's dead, but we're going to get as much power as we can out of this. So let's grab that, and I'm pretty sure now I can turn the music back on. Yeah, there we go. I thought so. Okay, so cool. We can end at least with this.
Thank you, Dragon Balls! You fought well. I'm impressed. See you around.
How much is this going to be? Nice, 37 million. That's actually really, really good. Excellent. So we take that. There it is. There is Power of Wishes mission against the Birth of the Shadow Dragon's Syn stage. Very, very nice. I figured for the first mission here, we were gonna do it with the 8th Anniversary LRs, because I figured no matter what, if you're starting this game during 8th Anniversary, or, you know, you're starting, you know, whenever you started, if you're playing during the Anniversary, hopefully you picked up the 8th Anniversary LRs, and if you, as long as you got at least one, you can run a team similar to this, depending on, you know, how your box looks. And don't worry if you didn't pick up either, because we will have several different teams, I think, that can still clear the Power of Wishes mission without the 8th Anniversary LR. So make sure you stay tuned for those videos, and then make sure you stay tuned for our tour, so to speak, where we're going to take every Dokkan Fest lead through the Syn, and that'll carry us through the month of August. So make sure you guys are tuning in for those. But there you have it, folks. That is the video. That is Power of Wishes mission against Syn complete with the 8th Anniversary LRs. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know what was the team you used to clear the Power of Wishes mission. Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and respect the Broly trio. Aloha, guys. Take care.